Ohio State versus Nebraska is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing Big Ten matchups of the season, and this game has everything: an undefeated team, a tough road environment, and betting lines that suggest this one could go right down to the final possession. Nebraska comes into this game riding a perfect record, and that alone makes them dangerous. In college basketball, staying unbeaten isn't just about talent. It's about confidence, discipline, and finding ways to win even when things don't go perfectly. Nebraska has done exactly that so far. They've built their success on strong defensive play, limiting open looks and forcing opponents into uncomfortable shots. When a team can control the pace like that, it keeps them competitive in every game, no matter where they play. On the other side, Ohio State gets the advantage of playing at home, and that matters more than people realize. Home court in college basketball isn't just about the crowd, it's about familiarity, energy, and momentum swings. Ohio State has been solid offensively this season, especially when they find rhythm early. They're a team that can score in bunches, and if they start hitting shots in transition or knocking down open looks, the pressure quickly shifts to the opponent. The betting line reflects just how close this matchup really is. Ohio State is favored, but only by a small margin. That tells us odds makers see these teams as fairly even, with home court being the main separator. The total points line also suggests a competitive game where both teams are expected to score, but not necessarily turn it into a wild shootout. That balance between Nebraska's defense and Ohio State's offense is where this game will be decided. Nebraska's biggest strength is their ability to disrupt offensive flow. They don't need to score 90 points to win. Instead, they focus on making every possession difficult for their opponent. If they can slow Ohio State down, force longer possessions, and turn the game into a grind, they give themselves a real chance to stay within striking distance all night. This is especially important on the road, where silencing the crowd early can completely change the atmosphere. Ohio State, meanwhile, will try to speed things up just enough to avoid getting stuck in half-court battles. They'll want to take advantage of any defensive lapses, push the ball when possible, and capitalize on the energy of the home crowd. If they can build an early lead, it puts Nebraska in a position they haven't had to face much this season, playing from behind under pressure. Analytics and performance metrics suggest these teams are closer than their records might indicate. Nebraska's defense ranks among the more efficient units in college basketball, while Ohio State's offense has been productive but not unstoppable. That combination points toward a tight game where execution in the final minutes will matter more than raw talent. One key factor to watch is how Nebraska handles the emotional side of being undefeated. Every game becomes a target when you haven't lost yet. Ohio State knows this is a chance to make a statement, protect home court, and hand Nebraska their first loss of the season. That motivation can elevate a team's focus, especially early in conference play. As the game unfolds, expect stretches where Nebraska controls the tempo and frustrates Ohio State, followed by moments where Ohio State's offense breaks through and energizes the building. It wouldn't be surprising to see this game come down to a one-possession finish, where free throws, defensive stops, or a single big shot decides the outcome. In the end, the slight edge goes to Ohio State because of home court and offensive balance, but Nebraska's defensive discipline makes them more than capable of covering the spread or even pulling off the upset. This is one of those games where the final score may not fully capture how competitive it truly was. If you enjoy close college basketball matchups and Big Ten battles with real intensity, this is a game you don't want to miss. Let me know in the comments who you think wins and why, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more college basketball analysis coming your way.